Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and into another vlog. It is 6:30 AM in the morning and we are off to the airport for our long-awaited holiday to Mauritius. It is a 14-hour flight from Melbourne, Australia with a stopover in Perth. We are flying in right after a tropical cyclone hit Mauritius, so fingers crossed we are still okay to land as planned. Success! We landed safely. The Sea Star Hotel in Fliconflac is our home for the next 2 weeks, so here is a quick tour. I didn't get footage of our room because we went straight to bed as soon as we got in, as we were so exhausted from the flight. Good morning, it's the next day and it is a public holiday, so our plans are quite chill so we can settle in, take it easy and climatize. We started with an early morning walk as we haven't quite adjusted to local time yet. Then we went to meet our friends in their apartment down the road from our hotel so we can hang out for the day. Our first stop is Morne Beach. Although it looks quite gloomy, it is actually still nice and warm. We anticipated some bad weather for the first few days, but as the trip goes on, it gets really nice and sunny. Alright, time to take a dip in the Indian Ocean. Ooh, the water feels good. After some lunch and lounging around, our friend who lives in Mauritius took us around for some sightseeing. On a sunny day, this beach is supposed to look amazing, so we shall be back another day. In fact, we will be back here to do some kite surfing in a few days, so stay tuned for the next vlog. The next stop was this viewpoint, where we got to see such a great view of the ocean and the island. Then we enjoyed a roadside pineapple whilst we were here. So yum. And the last stop was another beach nearby. That's pretty much it for the first day, as we were all getting tired from jet lag. We finished off the night with a buffet dinner and live music at our hotel, but to be honest, we quickly ate and went to bed. Good morning, it's the next day and we are on our way to our activity of the day. We decided to take advantage of the sunshine and go see a waterfall. One of the most popular ones to see is Tamarind Falls, also known as the Seven Cascades. We had downloaded the offline maps for Mauritius on Google Maps so we could use it without Wi-Fi. We followed the route it gave us, but about halfway through we started to feel it was getting a little sketchy. As we were in between sugarcane fields on a dirt road with lots of potholes, we started to get worried that our little rental car could get stuck.
Surely there's a better route than this. Where's Google Maps taken us?
But luckily we made it. When we finally arrived at the lookout, we got ourselves a tour guide to help us through the hike, as our hotel advised it can be very dangerous without a guide. So off we go on a mission to get up close to all 7 waterfalls in about 2 to 3 hours. I actually had no idea what I was getting myself into, so I totally underestimated this hike. As we keep getting higher, the ground gets really steep and slippery, especially after the cyclone a few days ago, so I wish I had shoes with better grip. At this point, I am dripping with sweat and pretty puffed out. I'm holding onto the branches as we go and climbing the rocks like bouldering in real life. And here we are at the top of the waterfall, and it looks so amazing. We can feel the water from where we are standing, which is so refreshing after sweating so much during the hike. It was naive of me to think that this was the end, as we proceeded to climb behind the waterfall on mud and rocks. This is the view from behind, which is incredible, but also know I am fearing for my life at this point as we climb more to the edge with no safety gear whatsoever. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but long story short, we made it. And boy was that kind of scary, but also super rewarding at the same time. The aftermath is pretty muddy, so we are washing our shoes here before we make our way back down. We survived, and now we are off to a nearby shopping centre to get some lunch and electrolyte drinks. Good morning, it's the next day and we are starting off the day with the buffet breakfast at our hotel, and then we are heading out for the day with our friends. We are driving down south of the island to see some points of interest, but it's crazy how the weather changes so quickly from one side of the island to the other because of all the mountains. Unfortunately, it was quite gloomy when we arrived at our first stop, but it was still good to see these statues that are significant to Hinduism, as they are huge in scale and intricate with details.
Yeah, a little bit.
Then we are off to see the famous seven-coloured earth as well as the Chamarel waterfall along the way.
I'll give you one more. Next waterfall. Waterfall number 2.
Don't go chasing waterfalls, except for in Mauritius because they're beautiful.
Was that better than your hike?
Ooh, the hike was pretty good though. But this looks like a much longer drop. Can't even see the bottom. We're just seeing the top bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here it is, but again, due to the recent cyclone, it also affected the colours of the sand. It is supposed to look a little bit more vibrant than this, so to me, frankly, it kind of just looked like dirt. We didn't spend much time here as we had a booking at our next stop, so off we went to a Rhumerie nearby for lunch and rum tasting. We went in for lunch first, which was delicious, and everything on the menu had rum in it in some way or another. Then we had a rum tour that included rum tasting as well. We tried about 6 to 8 types, my favourite being the coconut rum.
New French oak barrel for 18 months.
Oh, that's sweet.
Ooh,
That is sweet.
oh, it's nice.
And that was the end of today's adventures, especially with the torrential rain on the way back to the hotel. We called it a day. I'm convinced Mauritian weather is more temperamental than Melbourne's. And that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more from me. Have a lovely day and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!